Hello everyone, how are you? Today is December 29th, not quite New Year's yet, but it is National Pepper Pot Day. What's pepper pot, you ask? I didn't know either. Apparently, it's a soup that was popular during the Revolutionary War. For those of you more globally aware, it's also Irish Constitution Day. But whatever, we have a special VoD review today. This is a top 500 player playing Ana on console. He sent this in, and he's very concerned, so he's not actually that experienced with Ana, so this is not like his main hero, right? But he's concerned that he can't play Ana just because he's playing on console. Like, it's impossible to play her on console because of the aim. So let's see if that's true or not. Now, you can tell by his movements that this is indeed on a console just by how it is. You can tell that he's using a controller. But you can see that, first of all, we need to make it as easy as possible, not just on console, but on PC anytime to shoot people. And we can see right now he's very close. Now, let me demonstrate something. Now, aiming on a console, particularly at the level that our hero is at, and I think he's ranked like top 300, top 200, something like that, is actually not terribly worse than on a PC across short distances. If we look back at the VoD, you would see that over short distances like this, he actually flicks relatively, or he moves his crosshair relatively similarly to how you'd see a PC player move it. The big difference comes in these larger movements across the entire screen, because it's easy to do this with a controller, but it's not so easy to turn around and shoot people or do these big flicks downward like that. So our crosshair placement is all well and good. Our hero Alex is all set on that. His aim is not too bad either, but I said that he was a little bit too close, and that's not a problem of his safety, which is one thing, but it's also making it much harder to aim. Notice how when I'm standing, well, let's stand pretty far back. Let's stand back here, and we try to aim at these moving bots. Well, they're moving pretty slowly, as you can see. There isn't really much movement going on there. Let's track this guy. It's just come up here. Yeah, this is pretty slow, right? But if we come all the way up here and get much closer, remember, small movements are easier. If we come up here and we try to track the same guy, I need to move all the way, do a 180. That's a 90 degree, more 90 degree. This is a lot. This is like another 180 to track this guy. Especially if you're trying to scope in, it's really hard. It's impossible. You know, even for me, I don't even have a controller, and I can't do that. So if you pay attention here, you can see that we have to move it quite a distance. See the Roadhog, just a little jump and bam, we're already all the way over there. So we just want to make it easier on ourselves. Stand further back, much further back. That was a nice grenade, doing all this nice stuff. Really just the standing close is the issue right now. Also, when you stand so close, your allies are bigger, meaning they block more of your screen, so you can't get proper target selection. Ooh, that was actually kind of a lucky grenade there. You threw it into the Reinhardt shield, and the Reinhardt just dropped it just in time, like it's okay, you can let the grenade through, no problem. And there, you saw his aim was not bad. If we look at that, you know, that was just a little flick. See, small movements, just because you're on a console, just because you're on a controller, are not bad at all. And have more hits, so not too bad. You can see how it's much easier. Well, he does a little bit of missing there. That was kind of in mediocre aim, but those shots were pretty easy. No, there's no reason to really miss those. All right, coming up here's another little test of his aim. Right, he's gonna miss a lot of shots. That's definitely not very good. So what I would recommend there, no, those shots were not unmissable. Those shots were fine. It doesn't matter if you have a controller. What I'd recommend there when you have an enemy who's strafing like that, I went over this a little bit in my Widowmaker guide, but that is to do drag scoping. I'm not going to go over it again here, just go check out the everything you need to know, Widowmaker guide or whatever, and it goes over drag scoping a little bit. That is a technique that's very, very good, especially when you're on a controller, to deal with those unpredictable strafing enemies. That was a very, very good grenade there, getting both his Roadhog and the enemy Reinhardt, but we are a little bit, get lucky with the Roadhog not killing you there. Not a little bit of lack of map awareness should have probably meant that our hero would fall there, but he falls a little bit later anyway, so there's that. If we look back at what happened there, we can see that we actually had a really good angle here. If we just stood back, again, back, you can even see that the media player bar goes out, like all the way out of the program, back into the doorway that you know is behind you on Hanamura. and that would give you a great angle to heal your teammates, but instead we're up close again and we go around. And so this is first of all very dangerous, as you can see by the Roadhog hooking him. Just everyone from spawn can really do very nasty things to you, but it's also just well, you're not in the fight, you're not healing anybody right now, plus if you were to actually go in from around here, you're again at this very close angle. So 3 strikes now for being too close. You can see not much impact you can make when you're this close. You just can't aim. It's impossible. It's hard on a mouse, impossible on a controller to aim at these people who are so close to you with a hero like Ana. We're going to see one more quick example of it here. So we take some shots. We hit some shots. She had a shield up, but you saw that was pretty easy to do. He hit those shots, not a big deal. All right, sleep to Reinhardt, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to come down here, and we're going to do now, you see a lot on PC, I guess, whatever. The Ana players who are just bunny hopping around like crazy, doing these 180s, and they miss a lot of shots. They do miss a lot of shots, but at least it's possible to do on a mouse. On a controller, it's pretty much impossible to play that way. You need to play much more disciplined, much more like... check out another plug, My Ana Guide, talks about standing further back, using your scope more, and that's going to help especially players playing with a controller, because you can see here, there's people all around him. He needs to be spinning around like crazy to hit all these players, and it's just too slow. You can see his sensitivity isn't high enough, and you can't accelerate it with just your hand movement, so he only actually got 1 shot off that entire fight because he was too busy spinning his camera around 180 degrees to actually do anything. So our team just got wiped by a 6-man Zarya Mega Wombo 6 ultimate thing, but here we're going to do the retake, and we're going to see some nice shots on the Genji here, and that's because we have, let's see, up there to down there. Not too much movement required in that one because the Genji went up and back. And except for that one strafing Ana example earlier, this player has very good accuracy for shots that have this sort of shorter span. And everyone, that's for everyone, like I said, not just consoles, but it's especially important on consoles. Great grenade there. And we're going to just do the quick cleanup. Maybe get the Ana. Nice hit again. That short distance, only about this much distance, and we got the hit. He has very, very good accuracy with those shorter distances. Now we're going to talk about something else, and so this is how they wound up losing this round. Is we all they're pushing up the stairs, so we're all going to cluster into the stairs, go and fight them, and then there's Zarya just walks up and gets us with the ult. We get womboed, blah blah blah, and we're all dead. And that's how we lose. So they wind up losing this round after that fight, but. Earlier, remember I said, oh, well, they got team wiped and stuff. Let's check out what happened earlier as well that I skipped over before. All right, so here we are. This is not the same clip. They're all coming up the stairs. Okay, let's go and fight them. Let's go into the stairway. Oh, no, I would have trouble, blah, blah, blah. Here comes their Zarya, and now we get Mega Womboed. Again, the exact same way. Now, could our hero Alex have saved it if he wasn't caught in the Zarya ultimate? Maybe, maybe not. I'd give it about a 20% chance because the grenade might have been able to kill the Genji, might have been able to save some of his teammates, right? But definitely, he shouldn't have been caught in it. That's 100%. As an Ana, you shouldn't be getting caught in those Zarya ultimates. It's, again, because you're playing too close. So it's not just because of aim. It's, like I said before, a safety issue. You know, you have to get those safety regulations down to make sure everyone gets off the plane. What a dumb joke. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the attacking segment. We're going to fast forward until our team actually decides to push in. So, Reinhardt, wake up. Get in there, Reinhardt. Wake up. There he is. Okay, so now we're going to go in there. Reinhardt's pretty low, so definitely should be healing him a little bit. Heal the Reinhardt. All right, nice. Melee animation cancel right there, by the way. So that was a very good grenade, obviously. Going to come in. We're going to find ourselves in this longer position right now. Now, I think we missed the sleep there, but we're going to see this is really effective. Look at all these shots. I think he got more shots off in this one fight than he has gotten off in this entire match before this. Because in all the other fights, rather, he's getting off maybe only 2 or 3 shots per fight. That time he got off like 12. And it's just because he was standing further back. But now we are going on to the second point. Barely missed the grenade there. The Reinhardt put his shield up, putting out a few too many risky grenades here. Because a lot of the grenades that we're throwing out are easily shieldable by the Reinhardt. He just needs to put his shield up. And it's good to spam the shield here, especially because really nobody's hurt. So that is quite good. Looking a little bit low on health, so we have to be particularly careful. But we're back up. And now, again, Zarya, there it is. Like clockwork. Once you get too close, the Zarya comes up. And fortunately, that time you were safe. But you have to be aware of the Zarya. Kite around the pillar. Oh, didn't get killed by the Roadhog, I guess. Could have kited. Go behind him. Good, perfect. But we didn't finish him off. All right, next time you should finish off your prey, finish your food, all that good stuff. Because now I'm worried the Roadhog is going to come back and kill you from that side over there, and we can see that our hero's a little bit afraid. Oh, but he actually gets the. Their Roadhog needs to learn how to kill people out of hook. Man, so many of these times people should have been dead from getting Roadhog hooked, but they weren't. But anyway, besides that, we almost killed the Roadhog again, but you can see aim really good, hitting a lot of shots, and we were at that good distance, and overall this is a really good fight from Alex, besides the whole letting the Roadhog go thing. So guys, fast forwarding to the end of this match, very close match by the way. This is the last push, the last fight of the entire round. We're seeing that he drops down here off of his great spot on the high ground. I want you guys to just observe for yourself how reduced his impact is and how much he has to move his camera around. He's not getting very many shots. Well, I just say thank you, Alex, for sending this VOD in. It was very cool seeing such a high-level console VOD. And definitely the theme, I think I've said it 1,000 times, you have to stand back, get that better positioning. And I think that this really demonstrates that it's not a matter of you can't aim mechanics. Like, it's very rarely. Someone asked me in a comment the other day, how many VODs do I watch that are 100% just like, yeah, you need to get better aim, or you need to just drill at practice range more? And the answer is none. I have never gotten a VOD where my conclusion was just like, oh, you gotta aim better, and that's it. No matter whether you're on PC, console, your aim, your mechanics will come naturally as long as you practice them. Good decision making, good positioning is key above all else. Because if you make it easy for yourself, you don't need to be that good to be effective. Remember, make it easy for yourself. If you make it hard for yourself, you have to be a god. And I see this a lot. So, if you want to improve, if you think your mechanics have an issue, instead of improving your aim, make it easier on yourself. Do things to make it easier to aim. And that's going to help a lot of people more than just grinding 6 hours in the practice range or anything like that. But besides that, the grenades were pretty good. The sleeps were, well, the sleeps had the issue of your aim and being too close, but overall, great player. The aim was solid despite having a controller. It was just up too close, and that was just that. Changing that alone will really greatly improve this player's gameplay just by leaps and bounds immediately. But anyway guys, that's that. Remember, this is a Grandmaster level VOD review, so that's why it was so specific into one topic. Now in other news, I'm probably going to be streaming actually pretty regularly the next week or two, streaming a lot more than just Saturday. Now I still have to work it out because we have New Year's and stuff, so stuff's happening, but follow me on Twitter if you want to keep up with what's going on with the stream, because I will be streaming multiple days in the next coming week. Anyway, guys, let me know if you play on Xbox or PS4 what you think. How do you deal with the controller and aiming and stuff like that? Because remember, I don't play on console, so I don't have a really intimate knowledge of how the aim mechanics work in that regard. And if you're a PC player, how does this compare to your normal experience? What's it like seeing high-level Xbox gameplay? Anyway, like if you liked it, which I hope you did, stay positive, and have a great day. Peace out, guys.